Look at that. That's how we prepare. That's how we get ready.
Girl power.
For the record, that's a GIF.
Are you okay?
I got you, girl. That's a GIF. I
was
was
She's watching out for
applied?
me. It was
Listen,
proper.
that's-
I was
Why are you doing
I was
it so, like-
glistening.
That's what I'm saying. That was a GIF. We were not moving that fast. We did not do it that many times.
It was-
It was just
Is that
like
a
like
natural
a
pace?
boomerang.
What I like about this, though,
Yeah.
is it's teamwork.
Like
Teamwork makes
oh,
the
you're not
dream
on
work,
stage.
baby.
That's right. That's what this is about.
You know, we're
I have no
doing
idea.
tomorrow. We're going to have a video of John combing his beard.
I did look like I doused my head in water.
brushing?
Monica was watching out.
Brushing.
It
It would
Brushing,
be Bill
Bill.
brushing your beard for you.
Never gonna happen.
Not allowed.
John's like, why do you have powder all over your face?
All right. You guys look great as always. Time now for Cadillac Keep Rising, presented by Cadillac. Rise above in a Cadillac SUV. Tony Parker retiring after 18 seasons. What a career. Hall of Famer, 28th overall pick back in 01, four-time NBA champ, Finals MVP in 07, six-time NBA All-Star, four-time All-NBA. Played this past year with Charlotte. And one of the keys, John Wallace, to the Spurs winning those 5 titles. He was on 4 of them.
Absolutely. He's the consummate pro. Someone they can count on at the point guard to be steady, get the ball to Tim Duncan, run the offense the right way, the way Popovich wanted to be another coach out there on the court for him. That's why he's a four-time NBA champion and the greatest French player of all time.
Easily. As you see the tweet here from Tony Parker with the motion that he had to announce his retirement. Never thought, lived those unbelievable moments with the NBA and the French national team, and thanking everybody, all his fans, for everything. A guy that was originally so difficult to guard because he was just in constant motion and really had an influence on a lot of players, not just in France, but in Europe. Obviously, Frank Ntilikina, that's his idol. The first time he played against him, Ntilikina just couldn't believe the fact he was on the same court with him. And Ntilikina went to Instagram to also express his honor.
Read it in French.
And, I will try to read it in French. If my son was here, he could do it.
How's that second paragraph look?
Oh, man.
I can tell you it's the exact same thing.
Difficile.
Difficile is difficult. Yeah, I can help you with that.
Difficile is Spanish, isn't it, Tim?
But you can see, obviously, the impact you had on all of us French hoopers. You made us believe that anything was possible. You're one of one. Thank you for everything and happy retirement. And again, you could talk about his impact with the Spurs, which was a great team. The Spurs were winning, and they got him in the draft with the 28th pick in the draft. Think about that.
A perfect
the 28th
example,
pick.
right?
So as they're winning, they're still drafting players who are part of future success.
That's what made the Spurs so great.
Exactly.
It's also the stars bought in, like Tim Duncan and Tony Parker.
The right kind of people.
Yep.
They bought
Yep.
into whatever Greg Popovich wanted to do.
Absolutely.
They did.
Yeah, I think when Manu was retiring, they joked about how they would get calls from Pop and say, hey, we're taking this guy. And they were like, well, I can't pronounce him and I don't know who that is, but I trust you. And so Tony Parker has been a part of that legacy. But when I think of Tony Parker, I just think of someone who was so solid at that point guard position. I mean, wasn't a whole lot of splash, razzle dazzle, but you knew that he was going to find his guys in his spot and execute that offense that we saw win
He was
4 titles.
nonstop. He was just constant motion, constant movement. I mean, he also, for his size, took a beating sometimes defensively. They had to beat him up a little bit, but he was a tough player in big moments. There's no question about it. And again, he's a Hall of Famer.
Heart of a
And
champion.
he
Heart of a champion.
developed over time. I think that's what stands out the most to me is he got way better. I mean, he was 19 when
Yeah.
Popovich got him. He's 37 now. I mean, that's a crazy career. But such a team player. I love the guy. He was so much fun to watch. Not, like Monica said, not real like sexy in terms of his game, but such a solid
A
guy.
true Spur.
Winning
Very
sexy.
sexy.
That's why. And it's all he
Winning
did.
is always sexy.
Yeah.
That's why he fit in so perfectly.
Yep.
Not sexy, but really effective. For more great videos from the MSG 150, check out right there. And remember, our show is on Monday through Thursday, 8 to 10:30 p.m. on MSG Network and MSG Go.